I thought I was the girlfriend, but I was actually the third wheel in a lie I didn't sign up for. After I discovered my boyfriend's main character syndrome, everything made sense. When I first started dating Mark, it felt like I had won the lottery. You know that feeling? When everything just clicks. He was charming. He was attentive. He remembered the name of my childhood dog. He knew exactly how I took my coffee. For the first 3 weeks, it was bliss. Absolute bliss. We were in that bubble where nothing else matters. But bubbles pop. And ours didn't just pop, it was punctured. Deliberately, repeatedly, by a guy named Evan. I remember the first time I heard his name. Mark spoke about him with this reverence that I found sweet at first. He told me, Evan is my ride or die. He's more than a friend. He's my brother. I thought it was green flag behavior. A guy who has deep platonic male friendships? That's healthy, right? That means he's loyal. Mark told me that they had been through hell together. He dropped hints about a dark past and shared trauma, but he never gave specifics. Just enough to make me feel like I needed to respect the bond. So, when Evan showed up on our 4th date, I smiled. We were supposed to go to this Italian place downtown. It was a reservation I had to fight to get. When Mark picked me up, there was someone in the passenger seat. Mark didn't even introduce us right away. He just unlocked the doors and said, "Hey babe, hop in the back. Evan's legs cramp up if he doesn't have legroom." I paused. I was the girlfriend, and I was being relegated to the backseat of a Honda Civic on date night. But I didn't want to be that girl. The cool girl goes with the flow, right? So I climbed in. Evan turned around. He looked completely normal. He wasn't broken. He wasn't limping. He just gave a little wave and said, "Sup." That dinner was the longest 2 hours of my life. Mark didn't look at me. He didn't ask about my day. He and Evan spent the entire time reminiscing about a road trip they took in 2018. I sat there, twirling pasta on my fork, effectively invisible. When the check came, Mark paid for Evan. He didn't even ask. He just slid his card down and said, "I got you, brother." I paid for myself. I told myself it was a one-off. I told myself Evan was just having a bad week. I was wrong. A month in, things started getting weird. Not just annoying friend weird. Boundary violating weird. I gave Mark a key to my apartment. It was a big step for me. I value my privacy. 2 days later, I came home from work early. I had a migraine. I just wanted to crash on the couch and rot in front of the TV. I unlocked my door, and I heard voices. My heart stopped. I thought someone had broken in. I crept down the hallway, grabbing my heavy umbrella as a weapon. And there they were. Mark was in my kitchen, making a sandwich. Evan was on my couch, feet up on my coffee table, playing my PlayStation. They both looked up like I was the intruder. "Hey, babe," Mark said, casually slicing a tomato. Evan's internet was down, so we figured we'd hang here. I lowered the umbrella. I could feel the rage bubbling up in my throat. "Mark," I said, my voice shaking. "I gave you a key, not Evan." Evan didn't even pause the game. He just said, "Relax, I'm not gonna steal your silverware." Mark laughed. He actually laughed. "Don't be dramatic," Mark told me. "He's family. What's mine is his. What's mine is his." That phrase haunted me, because it wasn't just about the apartment. It felt like he was talking about me, like I was just another asset Mark had acquired that Evan was entitled to use. To find out what happens next, click below and watch the full story.